Hey guys, what's going on? It's In the Gym with Team MassiveJoes. Training some chest, baby, at Adelaide's Powerhouse gym with my brother and I, MassiveJoes sales manager Steve Mills, and my other brother and I, BSN sponsored athlete, Mr. Anno Explode, Mr. Amino X Nebush, Mr. Sitha 6 Neve, Big Salim Hassan, aka Big Sal.
The kid's got more AKs than anyone.
Oh mate, the kid is the tremendous specimen of a muscular human being.
He's really got Mr. Worldwide, hasn't he?
As you'll see, got a couple of natural bodybuilding titles under his belt, mate. Couple of men's physique titles under his belt, mate.
One of Australia's best natural bodybuilders.
Anyway, started this workout off with a little bit of pre-exhaust with these dumbbell pullovers, man.
I'd never actually done them before, Joseph.
Well, the only reason...
especially, I'd never done them first in a workout.
Yeah, the only reason we did them, I hate dumbbell pullovers, man, because I think they put too much stress on your shoulders and not enough on your chest. But the only reason we did them was because Sal told us to.
When Sal tells you to do something, you listen to Sal.
And the second reason is because Powerhouse have got this cool bench that's actually built for dumbbell pullovers. So I thought, you know what, man, don't do them very often. If I'm gonna do them, gonna do them at Powerhouse, man.
That was great, Joseph.
Anyway, so did 3 or 4 sets, man, with about 15, 20 reps, and then we just finished at the end of each set with some of these presses. Close grip dumbbell presses.
These weren't to fatigue, and they weren't to really recruit much muscle fibers. More just to open up the chest, get a bit of blood in the old chestola.
For our next exercise, knee bosh.
So this is incline bench. Four wheels aside.
Look at the weight.
I'm going to say
you are the pressing specialist, are you not?
I do have a strong press.
Oh my god.
So incline barbell bench. This is 140.
Yeah. The plates are 15 kilos, not 20.
Yeah,
so all you guys out there, all you thinking Tan Nevas is a champion of the world incline press on 180. You're pretty damn close, man. It was only 140. Still much more than I can incline press.
If I could incline press 180 kilos, which is 400 pounds, I'd bring up bodybuilding and tell them I'd won.
Mate, you are... I don't care. That is still a very impressive press. That's why I filmed you doing this exercise, not me, man. And I throw fucking 2 wheels on there and look like a little bitch.
And I'll be honest, after that set, I was exhausted. Yeah. Oh, after that first set, so then we dropped it by another 30 kilo down to 110. Yeah. Then we dropped it again, another 30. This is 80 kilograms or about 170, I'm guessing. Yeah. For 170 pounds. Yeah, 170. Yeah.
So
these last ones, I wasn't trying to get the full range of motion, just the bottom half, just to push a bit more blood in the chest. But as you can see, and I touched the chest already.
Yeah. And then we moved on to this here. Some people call this shit, man. They call it the vertical press. I beg to differ because you're actually pushing the shit horizontal. So I'm gonna call this bitch the horizontal press knee boss.
I never actually thought of that.
Anyway, did this pure Team MassiveJoes style, man. So we did a warm-up set. Then we did our first working set of about 12 reps to failure. The second working set, we went up in weight and we did about 8 reps. And then did a rest pause and for another 4 reps. And then what you're seeing here is the last set with the double drop in this bitch, man. So up the weight again, went for, I think I almost got like 8 reps there once again. Yeah. And then dropped it down, and then dropped it down again for some pulses, mate. So for them partial reps, mate.
So each time you drop the weight by 50%. So you have 4 plates, 2 plates, 1 plate to failure. Yeah. I just want to mention, look at Sal. Yeah. Calls himself fat.
Definitely not fat.
Definitely not fat.
Nowhere near as shredded as he is come contest competition, but stays relatively lean in the off season.
But he calls himself fat. And
definitely not. And I think this exercise also, and as you'll see in the last exercise of this video as well, Nibosh, is a pretty good example of some people that are used to working with cameras and other people that are not used to working with cameras. Because Sal has no camera awareness whatsoever and will often stand right in front of the camera.
Talking about in front of the camera, where is it, Joseph? No, it's not yet, don't worry.
No, what are you talking about?
Don't worry. Anyway, here we are. Wait, no, I'll tell you when it's coming. Here we are doing...
You're watching the background.
I am waiting for the dude in the background.
Ready? There he goes! empty fucking gym at Powerhouse, mate, on Monday night at like 9 p.m. No one in the gym but Big Sal, Nivosh, and Joe filming in his bitch. My walked straight into the camera.
He spotted us from across the gym, I reckon. And if you go back and look at the video, I reckon he actually zigzags towards the front of the camera.
You can see it in the mirror in the background. Anyway, moved on to these decline dumbbell flies, super set at the end with a decline dumbbell press, man.
And they're a bit more of a close grip. They weren't your full regulatory chest press. More of a
because you're already gone to failure with the decline flies. Yes. Man. And here, once again, standard team MassiveJoes, man. The warm-up set, then the first working set, 12 reps, and the rest pause set with the 8+4. And then what you're seeing here, the final set, the double drop in his bitch.
I just want to say, this workout, I was more than I've been in a long time because we did that many different exercises. Doing the that first pullover thingo, doing these decline flies,
some different movements.
Movements.
The funny thing is, though, Nivos, my chest was not actually that sore this week.
No,
not as sore as usual. So even though different movements that perhaps the body isn't used to, probably with not the sort of weight or intensity that that the body required to bring on them DOMs, man.
Do you know what hurt this week though?
What's that?
My front delts.
What's that from?
I'm guessing the incline pressing or the pullovers or.
Probably would have been the incline press. You did have 140 on that bit.
They were
then we moved on to these, I'm not going to call these cable crossovers.
I'd like to see what you're doing, Joe, but it's how Big Salim is deciding to step away again.
Prime example of what we were talking about earlier. Somebody who has no camera awareness whatsoever. At least he could have worn a BSN shirt. Get some BSN, some free exposure on the MassiveJoes YouTube channel. But no, he's gone for an unbranded black singlet.
It's probably in a Buddha or something.
Look at my unbranded black singlet, viewers at home. Anyway, I'm going to call this a straight arm cable horizontal fly. How does that sound, Nivosh?
But at the top, Sal had us doing some weird thing. Sal is probably the most technique-minded person I've ever met.
He's very technical, man.
You're very technical, but Sal takes it to a whole new level.
And Sal even teaches me shit.
Yeah.
Most of it I don't listen to be honest.
Well, I do, and it fucking hurts. So, at this one, you're not bringing it... A lot of people, when they do their fly, they bring their weight down, but this one we're bringing it right up, so you're pretty much keeping your arms horizontal with the ground.
Yeah.
At the end, you're not doing it right here, because you're just pressing.
Yeah, pressing.
But when you get to the top, he was getting us to turn your little finger inwards, mate, to get that extra squeeze on the chest.
Well, squeeze through the upper chest to be exact, Nivosh. And really good way to square that off. And then once again, Sal in there with the unbranded black singlet for the viewers.
just check out the lab.
And then we finished off with some men's physique posing. Competition's not far away, Nivosh.
I just want to say, check out the steady hand camera work from Nivosh.
And a side chest, back to the bodybuilding. Boom!
That's almost game over. You've turned the lights off in the gym, man.
Guys, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of In the Gym with Team MassiveJoes. Nivos in the house! Where are we coming to and from, Neve?
MassiveJoes.com.